this will be a little bit different. Yeah, the campaign, I've already been through it. I got multiplayer when you go around killing each other. Many different things. We got a certain game mode that you like and you just want to keep cycling through to get all that. But I'm in the co-op. You do survival, you start with nothing, you pick it up by killing enemies. Earn currency by killing them, and then you can spend the currency at the stations at the end of each round, increasing difficulty until from different missions you'll see them if you pick it up throughout the missions. You pick up intel and it adds stuff like that. Things like that. Start off the mission if you accumulate enough points, depends on how well you do at the previous mission. You can start off with different things like that. You can call in at any time. Go into the mission, have different uses. I suppose people want me to read this out loud. details, Coalition Warcom. Citizenship, France. First language, French. Status, actor. Background: fourth generation Korean French, trained to represent France as an Olympic sprinter until Al-Qatala attacked Paris. Joined French Army, chosen for Special Forces, extremely competitive, maintains few personal relationships. Golem. Faction details, Coalition Warcom. Citizenship, Germany. First language, German. Status, actor. Background: joined KSK following family tradition of elite soldiers, master bow hunter and wilderness tracker, hunts the enemies of the EU in the harshest conditions on Earth, enjoys reputation as an excellent cook and storyteller. Mara. Faction details, Coalition Warcom. Citizenship, Venezuela. First language, Spanish. Status, actor. Venezuelan national turned CIA asset at 15. Provided intel for U.S. to launch in-country covert ops against AQ sleeper cells. Volunteered for U.S. SOF training. Conducted clandestine ops for CIA until invited to Warcom in 2017. Wyatt. Faction details, Coalition Warcom. Citizenship, Australia, Tasmania. First language, English. Status, actor. Background: born in rural Tasmania. Grew up on long-distance 4x4 expeditions into the bush. Described as fearless by friends and family. Enlisted with Australian Army for the challenge. Proficient in navigating chaotic hot zones. Faction details, Coalition SAS. Citizenship, United Kingdom. First language, English. Status, actor. Background: orphaned as a child, raised in and out of foster care, earned criminal record in London punk scene. At 18, intervened in public stabbing, Al-Qatala. Gained local fame, joined British Commandos, later passed SAS selection. Charlie. Faction details, Coalition SAS. Citizenship, United Kingdom. First language, English. Status, actor. Raised on trips to Africa with her father, hunting poachers in Kenya and Tanzania. Expert tracker, joined British Army, passed selection for the SRR, helped liberate a besieged CIA safe house, earned a friend in Kate Laswell. Thorn. Faction detail, Coalition SAS. Citizenship, United Kingdom. First language, English. Status, actor. Known as Union Jack to his peers, served with distinction under Captain Price for 3 years until transfer for ethical disagreements. Chose officer track, achieved rank of lieutenant, handpicked by SAS for the coalition. D-Day. Faction details, Coalition Demon Dogs. Citizenship, United States. First language, English. Status, actor. West Texas native. Served with Army Rangers in Afghanistan, pre-post Iraq War. Discharged Section 8 after failed rescue attempt of a teammate. Returned to Afghanistan as a PMC. Recruited by Alice to join the Demon Dogs. Alice. Faction details, Coalition Demon Dogs. Citizenship, United States. First language, English. Status, actor. Born as a U.S. citizen after mother immigrated from Sinaloa, I guess that is. Yeah, Sinaloa. Under asylum. Joined Army at 18 despite disciplinary issues. Passed selection for Task Force Orange. Served in Afghanistan, adept in combat and indigenous relations. Reigns. Faction details, Coalition Demon Dogs. Citizenship, United States. First language, English. Status, actor. Chicago born and raised. Expelled from high school after defending another student. Self-taught student of history. Joined Marine Corps to Joined Marine Corps to qualify for GI Bill. Went career instead. Served in Iraq and Afghanistan as a Marine Raider. Grinch. Faction details: allegiance, Jackals. Citizenship unknown. First language English. Status active. Origin unknown. Found by the Jackals alone in an abandoned village in the Congo, DRC. Killed 3 Jackals before Zane made contact and brokered a deal. Services in exchange for wire transfer to anonymous offshore account. Multitasking right now. Zane. Faction details: allegiance, Jackals. Citizenship: Federal Republic of Nigeria. First language Hausa, English. Status active. Former Nigerian army. Witnessed atrocities committed by Al-Qatala. Defected after accusing government of keeping funds meant to fight AQ. Formed the Jackals to defend Africa. Funded by black market oil. Classified as terrorists. Azure. Faction details: allegiance, Jackals. Citizenship unknown. First language Arabic, English. Status active. Known arms dealer. Deals with Al-Qatala rivals discovered by the Butcher. Storehouses were raided. Family was killed. Used connections to expand North Africa network. Partnered with Jackals to destroy AQ and feed ambition. Yegor. Faction details: allegiance, Chimera. Citizenship Ukraine. First language Ukrainian. Status active. Mercenary and professional fixer. A man of the cities, nightlife and excess. Known as more gangster than PMC, but reliable when called upon. Serves Nikolai under exclusive contract with Chimera. Ulterior agenda suspected. Kruger. Allegiance, Chimera. Citizenship Austria. First language Austro-Bavarian. Status active. Austrian born, fled to Germany to evade murder charges. Served with KSK under false ID until mission gone wrong. Civilians died. Identity discovered. Escaped custody before court-martial. Maintains innocence. See it. Faction details: allegiance, Chimera. Citizenship United States. First language English. Status active. Born in Washington, D.C. to family of wealthy politicians. Joined U.S. Army at 18. Family had her stationed in Bulgaria. Served full enlistment. Traveled 5 years off-grid fighting in conflict zones from Eastern Europe to Africa. Ikto. Faction details: allegiance, Spetsnaz. Citizenship Russia. First language unknown. Status active. Former FSB deep cover agent, captured and tortured at the hands of Mr. Z, face disfigured. Diagnosed with acute dissociative disorder. Remains a methodical, calculating soldier. Reassigned to Spetsnaz to utilize skill set. Rodion. Faction details: allegiance, Spetsnaz. Citizenship Russia. First language Russian. Status active. Spetsnaz Special Weapons Company, selected for technological skill and familiarity with Western culture, Hollywood action movies. Though top of the charts in performance, Verdansk is his first active combat deployment. Bale. Faction details: allegiance, Spetsnaz. Citizenship, Russian. First language, Russian. Status, active. A legend among Spetsnaz. Wounded in the Second Chechen War. Removed from active duty. Relearn how to walk. Pass requirements to re-enlist. Served under General Barkov until filing complaint with Moscow, citing civilian deaths. Monitor. Allegiance, Spetsnaz. Citizenship, Russian. First language, Russian. Status, active. Saved countless lives during a hospital siege in Second Chechen War. Placed on extended psychiatric leave. Accrued several arrest warrants across SE Asia or Southeastern Asia. Called back into service by Captain Bell to expel Al-Qatala from Verdansk. Got all those. You can earn additional skins and such for them. Different little calling cards and stuff. Represent your country. That's how I got a lot of these legendary weapons to battle pass. And it comes in handy because you can get a weapon that you may already have and level it up some, but it'll come with different parts that you may not have leveled up already, which makes the weapon better. Like that barrel on that one, it'll wreck a Juggernaut. I'll run a mission real quick with some Juggernauts on it. In fact, I'll just run. Well, this one can go pretty fast. Show how I can wreck those Juggernauts. You can either go real fast or go real slow. It all depends, because if you hit a certain point and don't have enough momentum or don't do it swiftly enough, you can be stuck there for quite a bit of time. Which ain't too bad if you're trying to level up, because you can rank up your weapon until they start showing them zeros. Storm got Jackals too, but that'd be hell.
Allegiance actual. Please respond.
Securing the passkey will grant us access to all the banker's accounts. We'll know where he's getting the money from and who it's going to. Intel suggests the bank nearby holds that key in its vault, and the banker himself could be on site. Force into the vault, secure the passkey, and if the banker is there, take him down.
Understood, actual. Make it happen.
I just love the way this character said throw a Molotov. I really do. I'll show you in a moment. Matter of fact, I'll do it now.
Throwing Molotov!
Light infantry, moving on your position. Bombers approaching.
The reason why we're going this way, because hear that little big figure. I catch a blue someone.
Push into the bank. Light infantry, moving on your position. Vault is through that gate.
Reloading. Look out! Sector fire!
Get up! Thank you, soldier. Mate, cheers.
Wave coming straight for you. Finish cutting through the gate. Position is back.
Like that.
Stop shooting at me!
missions usually go. One of the choke points is where we're cutting that gate. Sometimes you get down if there's not a person covering that right side, that around that corner. While you're sitting there cutting the gate, even if you have a riot shield on your back, they'll shoot you from the side and you'll get down and they'll drop the saws right there. And enemies start flooding in and have that area where you have to fight through it and pick up the saw and then cut the gate. I'll finish cutting the gate, but sometimes you end up picking up a weapon instead of the saw or something like that, and you have to keep fighting through those enemies, and you'll stay there for quite a while trying to thin out the enemies as people keep respawning. If everybody don't get wiped out. And they got different ones, and each one is different. Like that one's a wide open field, has a bunch of tanks. That one has juggernauts and a whole bunch of troops widespread. That one, one juggernaut on the back of a truck. If you don't destroy the truck before they get on it, you gotta rescue the person before they bleed out. A bunch of tanks on it too. That one, a bunch of units and a bunch of juggernauts. Widespread area. You gotta upload some stuff. You gotta sit there and hold a point for a certain amount of time, but not within a certain radius of it. You'll stop the progress. That's when you get stuck on a long time. Two different ways to play that one for me. You can either use the shotgun and be close quarters, doing the objectives directly, or pulling an Overwatch with a heavy machine gun with a scope on it, picking off the targets. That one has the defend points on it too. A lot of units. Urban looking area. Juggernauts and a bunch of units in a helicopter. Just did that one. That gotta be one of the most difficult ones. Escorting a tank. Or escorting an RPG. I'm not RPG. Escorting the APC through a bunch of enemies. Defending some crates. What, 1, 2, yeah, 3 crates. Against juggernauts, enemies, and tanks. And then that one's alright. But it got juggernauts, got a bunch of juggernauts, a helicopter, and a whole bunch of units. And those are something serious. Probably do them a different day. Well, not a different day. Probably later on, because I'm multitasking, and when I get done with this current task that I'm doing, I'll do the other ones. We just did strong box, so anticipate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Until then.